indie rock music.
Yeah, I remember when we rolled out. Yeah, I took you out.
Alright. All the Juice season 4, Love Island. You know we come to spill some juice as always. Yeah. I got my beautiful team with me. Shout out
your boy Jim Busy.
Tennessee.
mlavontelle, of course.
Yeah, and you know we come to spill some juice, man. Let's get the panel up. Should we get the ladies
Yeah,
out?
let's get the ladies out.
Izzy, look.
Here we go.
I can't see it. We never got
You alright?
Ladies, have you got your mic? Have you got your mic, yeah?
Check.
Let them introduce themselves.
Introduce themselves.
Hey, I'm Lauren.
Hi, I'm Izzy.
Where are you guys from?
I'm from Epsom. Whoa! I do TikTok for a living, so yeah.
And I'm a South Londoner.
Boop.
And they caught me on TikTok as well.
Trust me.
Perfect.
Yeah, we got 2 lovely special guests. They've just come off Love Island recently. They've done so well. Let's give it up for Martin.
Yes.
Let's give it up for
guys,
Zara.
How you guys feeling? You guys good?
Yeah, really good, thank you. How are you guys?
We're good.
We're great.
Martin, you're doing the face you did when you had the popcorn.
Oh,
What's going on?
Let's
that's my natural face, you know.
Yeah, cool.
let's get ready to spill some juice, man.
Yeah, let's get into it.
So, do you guys want to tell us a bit about yourselves, where you're from?
Sure. I'm from Northwest London. Obviously, I'm Zara, Northwest London. Before Love Island, I did like sort of modelling, acting, property development. Had my fingers in different pies. And then got scouted to go on Love Island and thought, life's too short, so why not?
Nice.
Ooh. Well, I'm Martin. I'm from Dublin. And
Oh, we've got a bit of a Dublin over there.
well, yeah, I'm from Dublin and I worked as a software engineer, basically working for startups and stuff like that. Yeah.
Nice.
It's boring, but paid the bills.
Nice. So what made you guys go on Love Island then? What was it?
The experience. Like, not everyone gets to go on that show. Like, not everyone gets scouted to go on that show.
But was you not, sorry to cut you, was you looking for love?
I was open-minded. I feel like you can't go in looking for love, like, because you can't force it, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you go in open-minded and you hope to find someone. Because you're in there, like, just to do that. You're in there just to date.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
So before Love Island, before you went Love Island, I don't want to rush into the villa. I want to stay out the villa for a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah? So, what was life like before Love Island? What was your aspirations? What did you want to be? And where did you feel like you was going before you even got the opportunity or you knew Love Island existed?
Yeah, so I always knew that I was going to pursue a career in the entertainment industry. So obviously I did modelling, I've done acting, I did musical theatre at uni. So it'd be something along those lines, do you know what I'm saying? So in TV in some way, like I'd love presenting, like start up a YouTube. So then when I got scouted, I was like, I think it'd be quite a good platform. And if I find someone on top of that, amazing. So that's why.
Did it live up to your expectations? Like, was the experience what you thought it was going to be?
Definitely not, no. Like, you know
Really?
it's going to be intense, but like, you don't know the kind of people that you're going to meet. They're all strangers, do you know what I'm saying? And for me, I feel like my time in there, it won't be my people, do you know what I'm saying? So,
No, I feel like, if you like black guys, I just feel like Love Island, obviously you've got Martin over here, but like most of the guys, like, I don't know, like, yeah, that's just what I think.
What do you think about that though? Like, before I even know, what did you want to do before Love Island?
Do you know what? I've never been like an entertainer or nothing like that. I've been purely about books and, you know, getting like...
About what?
Books and getting money the right way. I was a software engineer. I studied...
Books? Sorry.
Yeah, books, yeah.
Books.
Like, I was near
Write
PhD.
books?
No, like, do you know, like the
reading,
traditional book,
studying.
like, do you get me studying and shit?
Hey, hold on, because I can't hear.
Can you hear me?
National books.
No, he's talking about studying.
What?
Books, like,
Bro, you're killing me. Yeah, studying, yeah, I said studying. Education, yeah.
Actually,
That's what I
literally
mean.
saying book.
I thought you meant like you're a book writer. So
No. I don't like books, but yeah, so I was like, I've always been like traditional, like studying and stuff like that. So I was doing a PhD at a point actually. So when Love Island came, I was like, why not? It's out of my jurisdiction really, but I'm also very cool, so.
what did you actually want to be though when you were studying like education?
I always wanted to be a software engineer. I like writing code. I'm a nerd, but I'm a cool one. So. Yeah.
And a fashionable one.
What's a nerd?
Fashionable
though?
one, yeah.
What is a nerd?
Do you know what? I feel like what you call a nerd is not what it is to me. It's more someone like that likes, say, studying, like the not usual type of like another person would like. So when I'm always on my computer, I'm always writing code.
Okay,
That's
so
who I am.
fully qualified.
I had a PhD, yeah. So,
Amazing.
Okay.
and, but, I mean, I have to be so qualified.
Good for you.
Well done, man. DJ, let some fire to PDHD. That's not normal. Fire. PhD. Okay, so we got professional coder, PDHD, entertainment world. So then,
I said PhD, you know.
oh, is that not what it's called?
No, bro, a PhD.
Oh,
PhD.
oh, because ADHD. That's why I said PDHD.
Fuck me, bro.
Because sorry, my bad. So,
Go on.
all right, we can even cut that bit out because
No, leave it in, leave it in. You gotta leave that in. You gotta leave that in.
yeah, I just PDHD because everyone says ADHD, so that's why. Sorry.
Is PhD even a thing?
No, but I got it mixed up with the ADHD. Do you get what I'm saying?
It's not even the same things.
Very
It's like
different.
very
things.
different.
No, I know. I'm saying why I got it mixed
Right, let's
up.
move on.
Right,
Let's
let's
Move on,
So-
just move on.
Let's talk.
How was it when you first got approached by like Love Island? How was that experience? Was it exciting? Did you feel happy? Did you feel overwhelmed?
You know what? I think when I was told to do Casa, right, I literally called all my boys. I was like, I don't know, and I was scared. Do you know when I was in SA and we had the olden period? I think a couple of days before we went, and even on the last day, I said I wanted to go home. Cause like fuck this, I'm not built for a camera, bro. Cause number one, I'm quite shy for the first time. Then I get comfortable into the situation, and also I just say stupid shit. Do you get me? So I don't want that to be caught on camera, but yeah. But now I'm kind of used to it, you know?
Would that have been different? Would your feelings have been different if you were approached from the beginning?
Yeah.
Okay.
From the beginning, it would have been
So was it
different.
because of the pressure of
Yeah,
Casa?
bro, like, you know, I put on my Twitter, like, the day I flew to South Africa, right? I was like, this lot want me to perform magic, because all the couples were strong. It was weird. It's not something I would do on a normal, like, to just go start grabbing girls with
So was your friends and like your family shocked? Because obviously you've come from such like a on book,
Yeah.
so you're not probably in the entertainment
No.
world. So was it
No,
like
my dad was like, what the fuck are you doing? But my friends, they thought I had it in me, so they were like, yeah, like, if anyone is gonna do it, to be you. So I was like, fuck it, let's do it.
I feel like you're cool for Love Island. You dress really cool, like.
Thank you.
I feel like everyone's
talk
just
to us about
basic
that.
on
Talk to
that.
us about your
But
fashion.
my fashion right now, or like
Just
generally?
in general, just because I see you wearing some stuff that...
stand up? Can we get
Give us a fit
think-
check. Give us
I'm
a
not
fit
standing
check.
up. No way.
Like,
No way.
You do not look like you're from South London.
I'm not from
And
South London.
I know you're not, but I'm saying like where I'm from, we don't see people dressed like you. So talk us through it, like what makes you dress this way?
Do you know what? I grew up in Nigeria, right? And when I was in Nigeria, I like to express myself. Even though you don't have a lot of money, but you just work wherever you have. Then when I started working and, you know, making extra money, selling companies and stuff like that, you become more expressive because you have money to buy what you want, what you really want. And from there, I kind of felt like I was creative with it. I just did my shit.
So who inspires you though to dress this way? Because me personally, I like it, and obviously Tim likes it. And all the other girls was complimenting it. So I was thinking, I might have to switch up my thing. Like, who inspired you to dress this way though?
Absolutely no one.
Is it?
Yeah, I just think about it and
I
I'm like,
hate when
that'll be
people
cool.
say that.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I hate when people say that no one inspires them.
No, like
There's someone.
this
there
outfit,
must be some
Bro.
Kanye. I've seen Kanye West.
My biggest inspiration when it comes to like dressing up would be Kanye West, 100%. But
So Kanye is up there, yeah.
yeah, he's up there, but he doesn't dress the way I do. He's very different. Like my style is different to him. So I think my style is he just works. When he clicks in my head, I just do it. Do you get me?
You have to have confidence to dress like that.
I'm a
though.
very
So
confident
being
person. So
from South, do you like the way he dresses? Because I know that. Be honest.
It's not a bit of me, I'm sorry.
It's
no,
not a bit
no
of you?
likey, no
Fair.
lighty, no.
not everyone can deal with it, you know?
No lie.
What is it though?
Yeah, why not?
Do you like the way I dress? What I've got.
Why are you fishing for compliments?
Just
Yeah.
asking.
Main character syndrome.
No, I think I just like a little bit of simplicity, like just black Air Forces.
boring, though.
Black Air Forces. Do you know what Black Air Forces mean?
Definitely from South.
South.
And why is
I'm
that
from Lambeth. She's from somewhere in Lambeth.
Not the black.
Black Air Forces?
Just keep it simple.
No, I agree with that though. I agree with that. I
You like
agree
arm
with
rubbers?
Pardon?
You like arm rubbers?
No comment. I'm from South.
Okay.
Hey.
I'm scared. Am I safe?
Zara, what do you think?
I think it's different. I think it's refreshing because I think
You
a lot
like
of people
it?
dress the
Did you date a
same.
guy that dressed the way Martin dressed?
If I'm into him, yeah, I think it's.
Nah, that's not. Don't
Don't chat it, don't chat it. Could you date a guy
runaway.
would you go out, if you went out to a club and someone just like him, would you think?
I don't
wow,
think it's that out there, to be fair. I've seen much more elaborate dressed people, like
no, you're
elaborately
going
dressed
around the
people.
question. Would you date someone
Yes
that
or no?
naturally, would you pick someone, date someone like him?
No. I see
wow,
where you're
just
going.
not-
Don't
Not
like him.
Not
Don't
like
like
him.
him.
Set me up here.
His
Say
fashion.
Yeah,
his
yeah,
fashion.
How he dresses?
Fashion.
Fashion.
You know what? Yes. Why not?
Cool. I hear that.
Fair enough.
Zara, how, when you first knew you was going to Love Island, who was the first person you told, and how did you feel?
So I actually got scouted with my best friend. Like we got scouted together, but because of the job she does, she knew she weren't doing it. And I was like really like, oh my God, we could go in together. Like, do you remember the two twins that went in, I think the first winter season? I was like, we could go in because we're both like mixed race. I was like, we could both go in together, but she weren't on it. But I was like, I think for me, at the place I was in my life, it made sense. So yeah, it was exciting. Like, you know, it's Love Island. Like, so I was looking forward to it, but I got scouted in September and it wasn't going on until January. So I had quite a few months of prep. And like, obviously I told my parents, told my brother, told like one of my best friends outside of the girl that got scouted with me.
How did they feel about it?
They were so like gas for me. Like they were literally like, you need to do this. Like it makes sense. Like you're 25. Like, you know, I feel like with all the mental health stuff that goes with the show, like the trolling and stuff, they think that I'm old enough to handle it. So I think for where I was at in my life, it made sense. So it was all good. But it was when I was about to go in, that's when I was like, fuck.
What is that?
We don't swear on here. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
I won't swear if that's the case.
When you was about to go in, what's the thing as like a girl? How do you prep for Love Island? Because I guess
You go to the gym and
you
like.
get to your nails. You get to your nails when you're
How
in
much
there.
time did they give you?
They didn't give me much time. I think I had a week from when they told me I was flying out to when I was actually going.
week?
Yeah, from when I was.
That's better than some people though. I've heard people like getting called
Mine was
the
3
day
days, you know.
before.
3 days.
3 days. Yeah, but you're a
You're a
boy. You
guy,
don't need to
yeah.
prep.
Clothes
No, but his
sorted.
fashion, he's got a
I'm going to
prep.
answer a question, right? The first question, right?
He's got fashion and he's
Yeah,
got prep.
I'm going to answer the first question like Zara did. So last year, we actually applied and then I got into like, you know, where
So you applied.
Yeah, I applied last year.
Okay.
It's like last summer, right?
So why did you apply?
I'll tell you.
I'll tell you.
Yeah, let him learn.
It was actually myself and my mate applied as a joke. Like I never thought I would get. I'm not going to be so real. Then I got into the last phase where you go see the execs and whatnot, right? And then I told my boy, Dami, I said to him, apply. Like I think we'll be great together. Like you get me on the show.
Oh, you
Then-
applied together?
Yeah, no, I applied first. But I told him to apply. I was like, Dami, you need to get on this.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I
You're
did.
the plug.
Yeah, I told him, I was like, bro, I think you'd like definitely get in. Then he did. Then he was a starter. They told me I was coming on as a bombshell. That's what they told me. Then they told me to come in Casa more. I was like, fuck that, I'm not doing it.
Oh, on his episode.
On his episode, yeah.
Was that because you didn't want to go against him?
Yeah, I didn't want to.
Bad
And
boy.
it would have gone for the same girl, and I wouldn't want that.
No, I read that.
Yeah,
I like that a
so, they called me when I was in Nigeria. They goes like, man, would you want to do this year, whatever. I like, okay, I'll think about it. I was like, yeah, sure, why not? Like, I'll think about it. Then I didn't hear nothing for a month until like 3 days or so before I feel like, oh, Martin, we want you to fly on Monday. This was Thursday or Friday. Like, what? Fly to where? They're like, South Africa. I was like, I don't know. Then I called my boy. He's right here, right there. Lincoln, I called him.
Shout out, man.
Shout out the man there, man.
He was the first one I called. I was like, do you think I should do it? He was like, yeah, fucking do it. Then I called Dami and the rest of my boys, and they thought I should do it as well. I didn't tell my dad until I got to the airport. Yeah. Because he would have convinced me not to go.
What did he say? No.
No, he didn't say. He was like, what? Like, would you want to leave like your career and just do this thing? I was like, I don't know. Like, fuck it. Like, why not? So yeah.
So do you let's get into the villa now.
Yeah.
So you lot was never in the villa together, was
We
you?
never met in the villa, no.
Cool. First question. If you lot were in the villa together, I guess.
I roll. I roll.
do
I knew this
do you
question was
think
coming.
you think you would have spoke in the villa in that way? Be honest.
Do you want to go first?
No, you go first. I want you to go first.
Do you know what, right? Like, when I got told, like, I
Would
was
you
going...
have spoke to her in the villa? Is
Yeah,
this
100%.
a yes or no?
100%, yeah.
I'm
Because,
sure.
yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
Martin, as
Yeah,
far as
like a
Zara was
top-
your first choice.
top-
Yeah, you had a
Yeah.
top 3.
Oh, she was your
Yeah.
first choice?
Yeah, we had to say who was top 3 was, like, before you fly, and she was my number 1. Yeah. Stop that, man. Don't get gas, man.
I didn't actually know I was
One bad, one
Be
bad.
honest.
Yeah.
Be honest. Don't feel shy. Spill the juice.
Go on.
Let the juice flow.
I will let it flow.
If he come up to you in a villa, considering all the other guys that were there, whoever else you liked, do you think you would have gave him the time of the day?
Yes. I think looking at the whole season, he's definitely like in the top 3 best looking guys in there.
Top 3
Like,
in which
Oh,
order?
is that how you're going on,
Which
Martin?
order?
Yeah.
Top 3 in which
So
order?
my top 3 guys of
Yeah.
the whole season,
Yeah.
The nicest
not in this
thing.
order, I can't think of the order, but it's Jordan, Martin and Maxwell. That's the top
You're
3.
with Jordan now, aren't you? You guys still?
We're like, yeah, it's early days, but we're dating. But I'm not putting
that's
pressure on
cute.
him.
Are you lot officially together or are you dating?
Nah, we're not officially together.
All right, we'll get into that later. Let's not rush, because
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
like
let's-
pre-villa.
Let's get it bubbly
We just
first.
got in.
Let's get it
Post
bubbly.
Villa.
Post Villa.
Oh.
Me and him never met in the
That's the
villa either.
ADHD.
This
That's
one
what I was
is for
chatting
me.
about. That's what I was
For
chatting
me,
about. That's what I was chatting about. It's just-
No one that was
it's
in the villa
running.
when I was there was for me.
Yeah.
But like you're in there and you have to make it work.
Yeah,
so like
yeah.
you've got to deal with the cards you're dealt. But everyone that I would have got on with went in after I left. So
That must
it
have
is
been
what
very
it is.
annoying.
Yes.
So Martin,
Yeah, go on.
what's your type of female? Like, is Zara your type? Or did you just pick her?
Don't do
because-
that.
No, just
I mean, I
because-
didn't say she was my...
Yeah, we said top 3.
Yeah, she was number
So
1
that-
like, on the list. Like,
what's your
one-
type then?
You know what? It's usually black girls that are pretty in the face, so...
Just
It's
sorry.
very generic. It's like black girls that are really pretty.
Sorry, what did you say?
Black girls that are
Black
usually,
girls?
Yeah, they're usually pretty. Like,
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah. Good
So what about like the characteristics and stuff like that? It's just
I would
pretty.
deal with all that later.
Okay. Okay. Right.
Do, like the first initial attraction has to be there, you know.
So it's like face over body
Face,
for you?
yeah.
Okay. So you don't mind if
Interesting.
she's like...
I do mind.
really
I'm
got,
not saying I
like,
don't mind. I do
you know,
mind, but
really
first to face,
curvaceous.
yeah. First to face.
Like what? So, say if she was a pretty female, but she spoke like road, what would you find that attractive?
I would do all that later.
But that wouldn't be later. That would be when you speak to her and
Yeah,
say hi.
we'll do it as it goes. Like the face is first. If I think I'm attracted to the girl, like all the other shit comes first, comes later. We'll deal with all that. Like yeah, we can
I guess
we
he
can deal
doesn't
with
mind.
it. I don't mind.
Okay.
See, obviously we get into the villa now. So, Zara, you started off in the villa. You was
Yeah, so I was the
first-
first female
that's right.
bombshell of this
So do you
season.
feel like as soon as you step into the villa, because obviously you're out the villa, you talk to everyone before you get in the villa. Majority, you talk to the girls before you get in the villa, or you don't see them.
No, when I walk in, that's the first time I'm meeting everyone for the first time.
Okay, so do you just feel like there's a change within yourself personally? As soon as the cameras are on, you know you're in a villa. Do you feel like it's game mode, like cool, switch on?
Not
I'm
really.
here, the
I
camera's
feel like
here, this is the
I
world
went in
seeing.
definitely myself, and I was as authentic as I could be to myself. I didn't really know how to play a game. I just thought I'm gonna just vibe with everybody, see who I connect with the most, and go from there.
Who was the person you felt like you connect with girl-wise? Like, who was the main person you felt like you connected with?
Definitely Tanyel, because just from the jump, I
I
think.
thought it was Liv. I'm joking.
See what you're doing. Obviously, yeah, I did know Olivia from an outside setting, because we did a few like music video shoots together in the past. So I knew her, like, I saw like the cast lineup, like who were the OGs, the originals, and I saw it was Olivia, and I told the producers, like, is it a problem that I'm coming in as a bombshell, but I know someone in the show? And they were like, no, it doesn't matter, I don't even think we're gonna mention it, like, just we'll brush past it, because you're all gonna get to know each other quite quick, and I wasn't best friends with the girl, so I didn't think it was that deep, but yeah.
But did you feel like, because you knew her before, mentally you must have thought, I knew someone, so we should get on.
Yeah, 100%.
So was
We've
it
always
like
got on
kind of like when we
before.
didn't get on, it was like, this is just...
I think maybe subconsciously she thought that I owed her some loyalties, but like I just knew I was going in there for myself. She was going in there for herself. But I think obviously I just happened to vibe with the guy she was coupled up with, and she took it very personally. And I didn't really know how to take that, because I didn't know how else to be. I was just being authentic to myself. So I'm like, and I was trying to be really open and honest with her, have conversations, be like, look, we're both grown. She's 27, I'm 25. But yeah, she liked it.
I feel like people get in the villa and forget why they're in the villa. Like, people are talking as if like you're in everyday life and you're friends, and then you're going for their man. It's like you're literally in Love
And
Island.
when we say man, she'd met
aim
him
of the game.
2.5 to 3 days before I did. Like,
Yeah, take that, man. If you need to take it.
like,
Days.
yeah. So this whole stepping on toes, I went in so early. I can't stress how early I actually went in. Like, it's different to Casa. You're actually at that point taking someone who's been with them for like maybe 4 weeks at that point. This was early, and look how much drama happened.
Yeah, no one even really built that many connections.
No. And apparently them two weren't even, as far as Tom told me, they weren't even really talking. So he was really excited that a bombshell came in because it was like, he needs to talk to a girl.
Oh, I actually really do wish that you stayed in longer because
Same.
you were the only one that actually called people. You think I flew 11 hours to come piss you off? Like, you actually had a
I thought you was from South
actually, I'm
London.
out here to just fight with you, like, do you know what I mean? But
Are there any like key scenes that we didn't see that you
oh my God,
guys
so much.
wish we saw?
So much. So like the first like
What was
challenge.
the main one we ain't seen that you haven't spoke about
Yeah,
already?
like
then?
maybe it's like a part of the puzzle that is just missing because we
If
didn't
you
see
guys
it.
have seen a few of my interviews, you might already know some stuff. But like, I
Yeah.
mean, the whole of my first proper day, I got in, had that day that night, and then that full day, like the next day, I'd say that's like my first day. I spoke to, like, I think Tom pulled me for like 4 or 5 chats throughout the day, like different chats, like an hour at a time, like half an hour to an hour long. So like they didn't air any of that. So then when it came to the beer pong challenge, where I ended up picking Liv as the most two-faced, and again, that was just because I felt comfortable to pick her because I didn't want to start drama with anybody else that I didn't know properly. And she was giving me like a girl, and I was like, girl, you know this isn't deep. Felt like I was a bit set up there. But
You
anyway,
took that seriously. Oh,
This is
I'm
what-
so invested. Did everyone watch Love Island here? Like, did you all watch it?
The
'Cause
guys at the back,
Yeah.
Love Island. Mandem. No. God.
But yeah, I feel like obviously I did kiss Tom in that challenge, but I feel like that might seem quite random to the audience because you guys didn't see, like, we basically spent the whole of my first day together, and he was really the only guy putting in a lot of effort to me. The other conversations I was having with the boys just felt kind of like small talk, but he was actually like getting to know me, asking me personal questions. It felt more like a date kind of setting. So I was like, I think it just makes sense that this is the one I'm vibing with right now. You know, like, your time is limited in there. I'm just like, I'm gonna go with what I think, and it's Tom. And it was reciprocated, and she didn't like it.
I feel like when a guy does a girl wrong, it's like, I have trust issues now. With what happened with Tanya, did it make you look at females differently? Or like, oh no, did you always see them like that?
Bro, it's same with like females, males, whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. Do you get me? Regardless of who it is. So,
What star sign are you?
what do you think?
I think you.
I think Libra.
Yeah, I think we always say Libra.
I say
I feel like you're a
Libra.
Virgo.
Oh,
All right, what do you guys think?
I'm a Taurus actually.
Oh,
You're a Taurus.
I don't know nothing about Taurus.
I like Tauruses. I just think Tauruses are so stubborn.
I am.
Yeah,
I am
Tauruses
chill, but
are
I'm very
so
stubborn. Yeah, I am.
Zara, what star sign are you?
I'm a Leo.
Leo. What
You
about
don't
you
have
girls?
main character syndrome.
What are you, baby?
Scorpio.
What star
I
sign
have
are
it
you
as
lot?
well.
What star sign are you girls?
I'm a Taurus. So
Okay.
I'm on the wavelength. I don't think the mic's working.
Oh, we've got a little Taurus.
Is it?
Taurus over there.
And I'm your Capricorn.
What do you lot think about Love Island? What do you lot think about Love Island?
So I watch the entire thing. So, and also because I do social media myself, I do meet a lot of the Love Islanders at events and things. So I like to almost do market research. Is that really bad?
I
But I'm
feel
like,
like
who am I going to get on with here? And I fucked with your energy so much. I was so devastated when you got removed because I was like, out of the two of you, because essentially it was basically you or Liv, I was like, please go. I think we kind of all were because out of anyone in it, personally, she looks like the biggest game player from a viewer's point of view. Like, obviously, we're not in there, so we can only judge off what we see in that hour episode. And in when you were beefing the entire way through, me and my friend would watch every episode together, and we were like, Team Zara the entire time. I swear to God, we were like, come on now. Come on, Zara, you got this. But yeah, no, I loved it. This series was really like, I think everyone was just against everyone the entire way through. Like,
Yeah.
Everyone
It was a bit
just
different.
argued the whole
Yeah,
time.
it
Like,
was
not
a
even
whole-
argued, they just bitched about each
Yeah,
other.
it was a
That's
whole
why I didn't
different
mind
vibe.
leaving because it was just bad vibes.
Even the boys, like, you watch Love Island, the boys make some sort of like group every year, and then this year you could see they're separating them every morning. Do you know what I mean?
Shaq tried to nominate himself man of the house. Like, I was so passionate about that situation because I literally hated when he told Ron to go and do the washing up because
Yeah.
Oh, that
I
was
would've
so
literally turned around and be like,
rude. That was
who
so
are you
rude.
to tell me to go and do anything? Are you my boss?
But also
was
they were
rude.
midway through a chat, and as far as like he's aware, they could be filming that chat, so like his energy was just like, calm down. Like,
It was like
there's enough
big
people
teacher
there.
energy. Like,
yeah, do you know what I
literally
mean?
go away and go be a PE teacher.
But yeah, I must admit, like the animosity in this series was mad. Like everyone was against everyone. Everyone was not like looking out for others. Like I feel like even the girls groups in the mornings, I could see you were all delegated to like different sections. Like they sectioned you all off, and it was just a bit weird. Like the energy this series was different for me as a viewer.
Cool. So Martin, you're originally from Ireland, and now you live in London, right? How is that going for you?
I'm trying to remember what I said.
It's going good.
But yeah, it's going good. Like obviously, like I said earlier, like in Dublin, everyone knows everyone. You get me? It's a small community, especially if you're black as well. But in here, like you've got more options with people and stuff. Yeah, and more things to do as well.
Is there many black people where you're from in Ireland?
Yeah, trust me, I'm not the only black person in Ireland. We've got a lot of us, but still, it's a community. It's like I still see it as a small community because I can get to know anyone I want to get to know. Like as long as I have a name, do you get me?
Okay.
So you live in London now. When did you move to London?
I moved a couple of months back, like last year.
Before Love Island?
Yeah, before Love Island.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the difference like?
Better parties, more things to do. Yeah, more options with everything, literally. Friends, people, things, all that.
Birds.
Yeah,
I
girls.
didn't say it, I didn't say it, but you said it.
Is there a difference with girls?
What do you mean?
Or is there a difference with girls?
Girls are
Is
the
that
same
really?
everywhere.
Huh?
The girls are the same everywhere, no?
Oh, do you think?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
I don't agree with that.
You think?
No.
Have you been to Dublin?
No, I haven't. But like across the world, girls are very
Well,
different.
I feel like, do you know what? Dublin is like similar to London in a way. It's like a smaller London. It's probably like, I'd say Manchester.
Oh, so there's not like a big... I feel like I was thinking it was like the difference between like American girls and English girls.
No, there's no... I feel like girls in Dublin, in a way, they have like similar aesthetic to like the London girls. They're all still like very gorgeous girls and stuff, yeah. You find really beautiful girls in Dublin as well.
Oh, okay.
But you just know all of them, so. It's not in a bad way.
Do you know what, Martin? You seem super like laid back with the women. Like,
I am laid back all the time, yeah.
So, have you had a girlfriend before?
Yeah,
Dated?
of course.
How do you talk to a girl? Like, what do you do? Say, like, do you even do anything? Or do they come to you?
Hey, what are you trying to say?
I'm just trying to understand you because you know you're very like reserved when it
Yeah, I
comes
am
to talking
quite
about
like chill.
women.
Do you get me? Like first couple of like conversations, I'm quite chill. Then you get to know me. You know, I'm a freak show.
Have you had girls move to you?
Freak show.
Of course.
Show you mean.
Not freak show like that, but I'm
What's
a
a
bit
freak
weird.
show?
You get me? But yeah, obviously, yeah. Like that. I'm sure every guy here is like had girls move to him.
Every guy? Really? Have you guys?
Come on, don't do that.
No, what do you mean? Friction? I don't know.
No, I was saying I was talking about girls moving to him, and then he said
said-
every guy here has had that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's not normal though.
That's what I'm
That is-
thinking. I don't think
I
it's as
think it
common
is.
as
It's
you
not
think.
normal.
But you've never had a girl that likes you, Jazz.
Well, with me
No,
and my friends,
move
it is
to
normal.
you. There's a
Look at me.
difference.
Know what you're saying?
It's
no,
not
not
normal.
like
Like not
move,
every
yeah.
guy has that opportunity. Girls
The girl ever
move
moved to you?
Who? Me?
Yeah.
Well, come on, but I'm saying every guy doesn't have that.
You.
Okay.
Come on, man.
Most good-looking guys.
What do you say?
Most good-looking guys, though.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah.
Girls, have you ever moved to a guy?
Yeah, I've moved to guys before, but I feel
How do
like
you move to a guy?
Yeah, how do you move
Like, how do
Don't
you move
do
to a
that.
guy?
Show us how you move to guys.
Yeah, show us.
hello, no.
How
No,
do you move to a guy?
No, it depends on the scenario, doesn't it? It depends on the scenario.
Right, so I'll
If
give you a
it's-
scenario then, yeah?
Okay,
Yeah, go on.
Don't
So-
do that, but we're doing it. Cool.
Yeah, let's do it. Role play.
Let's role play.
Yeah, now it's pressure. Cool.
Yeah, so you've gone out,
Yeah.
partying, central London,
Yeah.
tape.
I'm
By
not
the
moving
way-
to
by the
anyone
way-
in tape.
Right, well, you've gone out, cool. Doesn't
he?
know where it is, but you've gone to a party in London, you're partying, you've seen a
Is
guy
he?
that you like. What do you say to him? How do you...
One second,
what-
right? By the way, strategic position is not moving to a guy. You know that, right? And just staring at them is not
Okay,
moving to a
no,
guy
that's
either.
fine. I
Yeah,
mean,
I
it's
feel
not
like
working
girls
out
do
for
like
me.
a 25. I would.
Yeah,
I
I'm
won't
staring
move to a girl,
like-
I'll do a 25%.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
I
It's-
walk past,
Show them the little
yeah.
interest and just
Yeah, a
leave it there.
little. I'll do maybe a little shoulder. If you don't get it, then you don't get it. It's not meant to be.
You can't
I'll
be
never
completely
fully move
anti.
You
to
do a
guy.
what? Wait, hold on.
I just do a little like.
What's
What is that? What is that?
Explain to us. You said you...
What's
Do it,
25%?
do it again, do it
Only-
again.
I'll
Like-
25% move to like. I would never actually move to. I wouldn't go to a guy and say, "Do you want to go out on a date?" as
No.
if.
What's wrong with that? It's 2023. Like, what's wrong with that?
Just
I
said
don't wanna
there's
do
something
that.
wrong with that. You're not going back
Yeah,
on.
did you not just say there was something wrong
There's
with
nothing
that?
wrong with it. What's wrong with it?
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I think the man is the one that should pursue.
I feel like you've got to give something. If you give nothing, they're just going to think you're not interested.
like
Okay, so how much do you
glance.
give?
Well, it depends on the scenario. Like, I've been in scenarios before. I know I'm about to leave a club. I see a guy, like, I'm just go up to him, to be honest.
And
I'm
say
like,
what?
Hi. Why the fuck have you not come over already? Here I am, obviously. So sometimes.
Zara,
but I
are you
mean,
on that?
I mean, yeah.
like you are.
I'm quite confident, but I feel like sometimes if a guy's really good looking, I think they're worried that they're gonna get rejected, so they don't approach you. So if I'm getting but I have to get the eyes, I have to know that it's green light, green flag,
100%, you wouldn't
okay.
just go unprovoked. There's got to be something.
I mean-
But at the same time, if he's not doing anything and I feel like the scenario is right, I will just walk up to them. But then otherwise, you just end up doing this staring contest for a whole hour in the bar, and then you're like, well, now what? But then if I was in tape, I would not move to any single man in there. You're asking for problems. I'm not
Why?
gonna lie. What do you mean?
Not
why?
in
I
tape.
can't
That's
do
what
it.
it is.
Why not? Why? What's going on in
Why
tape?
can't you say that?
No, because I feel like I would hate for a guy to say, I want to move to a girl in tape.
No, it's not like
Basketball
that. It's not because
issues.
it's stush. It's because I know that type of guy, and I
But then
just
do you
can't be
think that
bothered for
they
it.
look at girls that go to tape and think them type of girls?
Try not to go to tape.
Oh, she actually thinks the same about the girls too.
What do you think? Go on.
I agree. I would rather a guy pursued me and showed me he was serious, especially in this day and age. It's 2023. The bar seems to be going lower. But I would be giving the eyes as well. Come over here. I'm giving you. But then when there's someone who's trying to get with you in a club or something and you don't like them, I definitely make it clear. I turn my back. They'll be looking at me and I'm like, oh, hell no. They'll be coming over. I'm like, move. Let's go over. So you let them know. And if they still don't do it, then what can you do? But I have slid in a DM. And I have not been rejected, yeah. But I'll just be like, oh, that's a nice picture. What were you doing that
You're on
day?
the commentary thing.
But I won't be like, oh, I'm trying to move you. I'll just be like, let's see if they reply, and then we take it from there, yeah.
Okay. What about you, Zara, when it comes to dating? I mean, you're dating now, Jordan, currently.
I am, yeah.
But what have your dating experiences been like previously? Have you ever moved to a guy as well? Did you answer that? I don't know if you actually
I don't
have.
move to guys, but like we
Yeah.
said before, if I'm getting a little vibe in a club and a guy's being a bit maybe shy, because I think even the good-looking boys, I think sometimes I don't know if they get a little lack of confidence, but sometimes I'm like, it's okay, do I intimidate you, baby boy? I don't know. But I've never been rejected like that, so it's working. Whatever I'm doing is working so far. But you have to catch a vibe first. But I've never slid in a DM, to be fair. But I don't really do the online dating thing. I think I like to meet people organically, but I don't really date, to be fair. That's why even going on Love Island was quite mad for me, because I'm not like a dater. I'm very much, the guy can court me, and if I enjoy their company, I'll see them. But if I'm not interested, blockisha.
So what is it about Jordan that's caught your eye then? Because now you're dating him. So.
Well, for him, obviously, it's a bit of a unique situation because obviously we're from the same show. We've shared the same environment, shared the same experience. But obviously, he said on After Sun when he came out with Maya Jama that he was looking for me literally in the villa, and I weren't there because I left the day before him. So we sort of just got naturally pushed together, I don't know, but we just vibe really well. We get on, do you know what I mean? He's 28, so all the boys in there were younger than me when I went in. I've never dated a younger guy before, so that's that. But yeah, he's just a nice guy. We just get on, we have shared interests, we have things in common, so it's just nice.
That's lovely. Love Island finding love outside the villa.
Yeah.
It's working its magic somehow, so we'll see.
So do you think if it wasn't for those dynamics, you guys probably wouldn't be dating? Even if you'd seen him out, would it have ever
I mean,
blossomed?
obviously he's a really good looking guy, so you just don't know. But because I'm not an active dater usually, this is obviously a unique experience for us. It's a unique environment, so I'm going with the flow. But yeah, I can't really say. It's kind of hard to say, so I'm not too sure. But I mean, hopefully, our paths would have crossed at some point. Who knows?
Okay.
You said you're on a blocking thing, blockisha, as you said.
Blockisha, yeah.
What is a red flag? What makes you want to blockisha someone?
Gosh, it's a few different things, I think.
Give us 3 major red flags where it's
3
blockisha.
icks, they like to use on the show. What's your ick, biggest ick?
I feel like ick is different to red flag though.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Okay. A
Why?
red flag.
Because ick, if you can give me the ick, but
You're not
I
a
won't
red
block
flag,
you.
yeah.
I feel like
Okay.
everything gives me the ick, but red flag is
Okay, a big red
Agreed,
flag is
agreed.
if they're belling off your phone all the time. I'm quite a busy person, so you can't be doing that. It's giving obsessed, and I have a life to live. So yeah, just chill, baby boy. I don't know, just maybe like arrogance, like, you know, feeling like you're the prize when it's like, hello. I don't know. Yeah. Like, I feel like as long as we get on, like, I don't really like block people, but yeah, basically if they're like harassing me, if it gets to that point, then yeah,
Yeah.
it's giving fan at that point.
What?
What about you?
You know them girls that like kind of name drop other people, like people like, I've been with this person. Name drop people like, oh, I've been with this person and that person.
But that's
that
what
person.
Tanya did in the villa.
I wasn't there. I wasn't there. Yeah. And when you do that a lot, it's like, okay. And then people that just can't put an outfit together. I just...
But it can't dress.
Yeah, people can't put an outfit together. Like, you can't dress. Like, do you know what? As long as you're decent, we can help you grow up. But if you're shit, then I can't help you.
So, girls, they gave us their ex. What makes you want a guy? Like, what makes you what?
Wait a minute. What would make you block a girl? What's the male version of blockisha? You're flinging questions our way.
Let's flip it.
What makes you want to block Isha?
With me trying to be as much respectful as I can, not disrespecting girls. I'm not saying that I personally do this, just saying that in general with guys. Like, a guy might be with a girl and that might just be a sexual relationship. And that girl might be cool with that. But I feel like the minute a girl will start trying to overplay her position, it then automatically, like, I feel like guys, that's when guys just go like left.
Okay.
Do you get what I'm saying,
Yeah.
Martin?
No.
I can
He's trying to get it back in.
I don't.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, like, I'm not wrong.
You've never like expressed that it was going to be more than whatever it
So I
is,
feel
and
like- I
she's
feel like
acting like it
I
is.
feel like that's what turns boys off a lot, because boys are very comfortable always chatting to a girl, and I feel like when a girl wants more, sometimes it just it's too much.
Because you're all afraid of commitment these days. That's why men are afraid of commitment these days. I've actually strongly believe that. Like,
Why? Why do you strongly believe that?
because of personal experience. Like, I'm practically 24. I'm like a month off 24, and I've just noticed like men are becoming more and more afraid of commitment because of social media. They're always believing that the grass is greener. They've got too many people at their fingertips, to be quite honest.
The grass is not greener.
And they like, if social media
The grass is just
The
not
grass
greener.
is greener where you water it.
exactly, and I
Is that
feel
what
like
you really think?
yeah, no, I stand by it. I will take it to my grave. I think like you've got dating apps now. Everyone is literally here. Like, pretty much everyone has some form of social media. You can find someone, be like, oh, well, they know that person, go for their following. You can find people too easy. You've got an explore page. Women are on that. You've got this. You're not supposed to see this many pretty people in your life. Like, you're not. You're only supposed to see how many people like you would normally see if you was doing a day-to-day. But you can go on Instagram. You can see Kylie Jenner. You can see, you know, all these women who are filtered, and not just filtered, but like you should never know who that woman is. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, you've just got too much accessibility to other women, and you also think you qualify for all of them women. Like, as men as general, you think you
Men don't know their standards.
they don't.
Wait. This is wait. Hey.
They
This
do
isn't
not.
every man.
No, it actually is.
No, it's not. It's not
Alright,
every man. There is some man ready to commit.
Oh, I hear that.
And I just want to say this, like, obviously, I feel like what you've just said is kind of, if we're being like realist, it's kind of mad.
Fair.
Because I just feel like, have you been in love before?
Once. But
You're 24.
yeah, no, but once.
You fell in love.
Did I say six times?
What does
You
that
fell in
mean?
love at 24.
I wasn't 24, but either way, yeah, once.
Like, why I'm just saying that, I just feel like, is if you can't really say what you're saying, because love doesn't live in Instagram. And if you've been in love before,
No,
you
but men
wouldn't-
believe it
you
That's not
never-
what she
does.
was
That's not what I was
saying.
saying
But that's what
anyway.
she was saying, that there's bare options and you
No,
can...
she was saying, people think that's all the options they have because of what they see on social
Yeah.
media,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
actually, what you see isn't what the options that you've got in front of you. I get what you were trying to say.
Yeah,
I
that's
agree
what
with
I'm trying to
you
get
know.
at.
I've never thought I could bag Kylie Jenner. I never thought I could bag her, so like.
Right, that's what I mean.
No,
I
but
see
no,
girls
I'm
and
not
like,
saying
yeah,
it's
that's
just
not
an
even-
example. Do you know what I mean? Like, we all follow people
feel
that
like
we think are attractive.
Like,
and
you'd be surprised guys are realists. They see a girl like, yeah, I'm not even trying.
do you think?
Yes,
Yeah,
brother,
bro,
chat,
you see
man.
a girl, you're like,
Yeah, but
you know, I'm
girls do
not
that as
trying.
Man's
well.
like, there's certain men are ready to commit.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah, but
Self-control.
there is a very small amount, and I feel like girls are just fucked over by these men who are not ready to commit, and then they're put into this mentality of fuck it, I'm not gonna either. And then men are like, oh, women are trash. We're only trash because we've been made that way. Like, we've been made that way by other men. Like, Well, I'm not personally trash myself.
You know what? Do you know what?
Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not
It
qualifying
depends on the
myself
guy,
as
to be fair, because maybe you're going for guys that are just not on that right now.
Yeah, well,
Alright then, that's what you're attracted
There's been a
to.
lot of guys that have like wanted to lock me down, and I've maybe not been ready.
Yeah,
so there are guys that
I
want to
get
commit.
it. I get it, but I do believe that social media is the most toxic part of relationships these days. Like, also cheating's so much easier in a way. Like,
No, but cheating was always a thing, and cheating was more of a thing, I think, more in the past. It just, you
Just
find
didn't get
out
caught.
more
Get caught now, yeah.
you find out more, you see it more. Like, if someone gets cheated on, people go on the Instagram story and they're like, he cheated. It wasn't like that before. Your man cheated on you, you stayed quiet, and you just, as a woman, like, you just looked after your kids, you just cooked, and you just minded your own business. Whereas now, because of social media, that you think cheating happens more, but actually,
but it has
probably
it
happens
not
less.
created another avenue of cheating, which is now like it depends on how you view it in your relationship and whatever. But like talking to girls while you're with someone else, is that not a form of cheating?
What's cheating to you?
I don't think that's cheating.
What? So if you're with someone like fully in a committed relationship and he's messaging other girls, that's not cheating.
What about liking pictures?
Like in
and
that way, liking pictures is pathetic.
Audience view. I don't think it
I don't.
is. I don't think it is.
I agree with that.
I agree
I
with
think
that.
there's a difference between disrespect
I
and cheating.
agree.
That's cheating.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you know you shouldn't be doing it.
Vice versa.
I think
right?
liking pictures is pathetic. Like when I see people upset about that, okay, unless it's like someone you actually like, there's some sort of angst there, yeah. But like if you're liking a picture of some random girl, like I actually don't care. Like that's not for me personally. I don't
But
think
some
it's
people
that
would
deep.
consider that
Yeah,
cheating.
yeah. I don't think that's
Yeah,
cheating.
but I think that stems from their own like insecurities or like things that have happened in their relationship. Maybe he's cheated in the past.
And then you
Like,
can't
because
like
that's really silly if you're in a solid, strong relationship, healthy,
don't
to be
think that
upset about liking a picture, really.
Yeah, no,
like.
that's pathetic. But I mean, like, if you're actively DMing a girl to meet her,
Yeah,
to
that-
keep her,
yeah,
do you know
that-
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
that's
what I'm at.
different.
Not if it's like your friend, of course not. No. Or it's just like tame conversation.
You
That's
don't-
fine.
You don't think that when you're in a relationship, you should like another girl's picture?
I didn't. What?
I'm asking you. I'm
No,
asking
I
you.
don't personally care. Unless there's like some serious history there and it's just a bit of a weird situation, fine, then it's a bit different. Well, it's not even like it's the notion of instigating to her, like, oh, he's liked her pictures, do you know what I mean? There's things there. But if it's any other person, like, I just don't look that far into it. You can't.
Do you think that's because you're on social media yourself, so you kind of get it? So do
Yeah.
you think that's because of you?
I would
getting it?
never date someone who does social media, ever.
You
No.
wouldn't date a guy who does social
No.
media.
Really?
Why?
It's just such a red flag for me. Like, I can't.
Red flag?
Yeah.
Just to touch on that quickly, because I wanted to ask a question. Perfectly leads on to the question. As people that's social media friendly and, you know, kind of just out there type of thing, yeah? How do you deal with a situation where you've met somebody and you know what I mean, you like them and whatever, but they're not used to the kind of life that you live in terms of the social media and being known? Like, how would you go into a situation with somebody that's not really as, let's say, popular or known as you? Like, how do you deal with that?
Okay, so my situation is different personally to probably Zara Martin. My followers are predominantly women and gay men. Like, that is, I have the statistics in front of me, like, I know it. Like, I'm not one of them girls who's like a first trap or any of that. Like, I chat shit mainly about men. So yeah, a lot of men don't follow me, and I'm absolutely fine with that. Like, absolutely fine with that. So for me, it's different. Like, men, I don't have a massive straight male following, so I don't get them weird DMs. I don't get a random dick pic here and there. Like, I've got like one guy who says he loves me daily. That's about it. But that's it. Like, I don't have that. So men date me and they're not threatened by it because there's something to be threatened by. But I feel like if it was a different situation where I had a more dominant male following, straight male following, then yeah, I can understand why it would be different. But then I know when a male has a following, most of the time it is women. And you know what I mean? And I also could understand from another perspective that when men look at me from the outside, they're going to assume that it is a male following until they know me better. But yeah, I've dated people in the past, obviously, who don't have any social media following. And it can go one way or the other. It can be insecurity, and then they're like, oh my God, I need to do all these things to justify it because my girlfriend's more popping than I am. Because they got small dick, clearly. Or they're really fine with it and they don't care. Like, they understand it's my job and it is what it is. Like, it is my income. So now what?
Fair enough.
Unless you're gonna pay my wage, then don't expect me to stop my job.
What about you, Zara Martin? What are your thoughts on like social media relationships? Do you feel like you would have even gone public with Jordan if it wasn't for the situation of Love Island?
So I was actually having this conversation with him the other day. Both of us have like never shared a partner on our socials before. Like we're both quite private with the relationships. Like I'm quite an active user of like Instagram and stuff like that, but I've never like posted like a guy I'm seeing. And same with him. Like he's had a full-on relationship before, and like they've not chosen to share it. So obviously this is a weird environment because we are like kind of in the public eye now. So we're like navigating that, and we're like just trying to like not feel the pressure, but like there is kind of just pressure. But yeah, every day is a new day, and yeah.
Would you prefer to date someone like Jordan or someone who's not on social media at all?
Jordan's different because we met in the same environment, but I mean, I think, I don't know, I'm not against dating someone in the public eye, but like, I just haven't experienced it before, I guess. So we'll have to just see.
I feel like I could not only date someone that's in the same industry as me, but I just think it's gonna make things so much easier, especially like for like my work. I work from home, like I don't have working hours, and I would just be really upset if my boyfriend had to work a 9 to 5 and my 3 hours were them hours.
Yeah, but you can date someone who's not got 9 to 5 that's not in the public eye.
I know,
Something.
true, but then I also think
they might have their own business, and they just and they reach, and you know, and they don't.
Business.
I was meant to be public then.
What's up?
no, I wouldn't want it to be public.
So you would never like go public?
The thing is, if you date someone in the public eye and you're even spotted in a restaurant,
Yeah,
it's
that's the
immediately a
part.
thing.
Yeah,
whether
but
you
I just
share it or not,
wouldn't-
it's in a blog or it's in the newspaper or something.
Yeah.
So, do you know what I
So
mean?
much more pressure, right?
Yeah, kind of. Like, thing is, even like, think the big celebrities, like A-listers, like they might just hug someone at a party and not speak to them for the rest of the night, and it's like so-and-so sparks dating rumors. I think when you're in the public eye, you're gonna be attached to somebody no matter what.
But when you're in the public eye, anything you do can get perceived as that. So then when it's someone that you really are dating, it's like, well, this was getting made out and that wasn't true. So I don't need to like react to people thinking that we are.
True. Just let them speculate.
Yeah.
What about you, Martin?
I don't
As
think,
in-
do you know what? Because obviously I've not been in that, so I'm not dating right now, so I can't really say until I'm in it. Do you get me?
Oh
Would you
yeah.
go public though with your relationship if you had one in the future?
I can't say either until I'm in it. Do you get me? Can't say right now.
You're holding
Why
back,
are you looking at me
Martin.
like
I can feel it.
It's the whole like
Feel it.
private but not a secret mentality. I think it's good to show that you're seeing someone. Doesn't mean you have to show everything about them. You don't have to put their
So
fucking
how do
mother's
you do
maiden
that
name.
though? What with the arm?
Cheeky little
The
hand.
arm when you go on dating.
I mean, personally, I haven't been in a very serious relationship since doing social media because I only started in COVID. So most of the time I just do the back of the head or like something like I ain't putting his face nowhere because as I said, my following is mainly female. There's some nasty girls out there that will try the absolute most to fuck your shit up. So like,
Do you know what I find really weird though? When girls like put their man and they actually like blur his face. Like I find that mad
wild.
weird. Like I don't know if it's just me that thinks that's so weird. Like what's the just?
I haven't seen that, to be
I
fair.
have seen.
I've seen the emoji
You've
over
seen
the
that?
face.
You know what it is with that?
seen
What's the
You know what it
point
is
in
with
that?
That's
They're
weird.
not sure if they should really post the face or not.
No, but it's his whole body.
Oh, it's
No, but
just
that
His
is
whole body,
weird.
his
Like, I
hairline,
would just
everything
leave
else,
it.
but his face is like.
It's giving he's like, I don't know, like a convict. I don't
That's
know.
so weird to me.
I feel like at a certain point
never
you will just
understood
do it though, naturally. Like once you're like a year deep,
But
you're
what's
gonna be like, fuck
wouldn't
it.
you prefer to do the arm than a whole person?
You're not
and
gonna
then
edit
blur
your
their
face out. I think that's a bit
Turn
weird.
him round.
That's
Turn him
actually
round.
mad funny, but I don't know. I just don't get it personally.
Martin,
Yeah, the arm's acceptable, but that's
Martin,
a
I
bit
got
odd.
a question for you. Yeah.
Go on.
Obviously, you're stylish.
I'm not a stylist.
No, you're not. You're stylish.
Oh, stylish.
Yeah, you're stylish. You're stylish, not a stylist. Obviously, you style yourself. Do you judge girls on like their clothes? Like,
Yeah.
you just see the outfit, you just.
Yeah, I look at the outfit, I'm like, ugh.
So
I do.
even
Like, I
if
feel like
they're-
everyone does.
Nah, well.
Don't you?
I'm a gym man, so
What do
I.
you look at first?
Shoes.
Okay.
Shoes, then outfit. I look at you. I look at your face, your legs, and then.
But what if she's leng though, but she's just not wearing the correct fit? Like, you're not gonna still try things.
If it's so shit, you can't help it. but if it's decent enough, yeah, you go like, okay, you can overlook it. I think, you know what, we will walk something out. You get me?
Would you
What
break
You
it?
lot think though? What
Are
do
you
you
gonna
lot think?
break it to her that I
Yeah,
don't
I'd
really
say
like what you're
100%.
wearing?
You know what it is, right? I say my mind. I say what it is as I think about it. So I won't tell you. Your feet is shit. I need to work on that. Yeah.
You're no filter, boy.
No, what?
So no filter, like.
Yeah, pretty much.
So
It does have a little bit of a filter. She thinks you're holding back.
You think?
I do.
From what we've seen of you, maybe holding back a little bit.
Maybe. I'm more chill right now, so.
How much time do you have to talk to someone before they're off limits? Like, how much time do you have to go out with them, date them before you even announce to them, but mentally you think like they're off limits, they shouldn't talk to someone else?
How many times do you date someone before it's exclusive?
First date. You know, if you know, you know. Do you know what I mean? If you're serious about me, you won't want to talk to anyone else. But that doesn't mean you're off, like, we're official. Do you know what I'm saying?
No.
It's a bit
No?
much.
It's not a first date situation.
If my first date goes really well, why would you want to go on a date with anyone else?
You would be crazy in Love Island then because
Yeah.
It ain't gonna work.
because it'd be first day and you're like off limits.
Yeah, I feel like I've gone on a date before and it's not clicked and I've gone, I don't want to have a second date with this person. So yeah, if you want to go talk to other people, I'll encourage it because it ain't going anywhere. But if I like someone, I say, do you know what, I had a really good time. Like, let's go on another date. But obviously if they're still chatting to other people, I can't to them like verbalize how annoyed I am. But to my girls, I'm like, I hope he doesn't like other people. Like, how long is it gonna take for the second date? I don't know, like, but I think when you know, you know. And when you know, you know. You don't want to go there again.
But you can know after a first date though.
So wait, are you saying you get attached quite quick then?
Not attached, but I know what I don't like and I know what I'm prepared to get to know a bit more, if that makes sense. So if I know I don't want to explore anymore, do your thing. But if I want to, then if you're going on Instagram and posting things like, do you know what I mean, just crazy stuff, I'll be like, now you're giving me the ick. Like,
Yeah, I know what
did
you're
you
saying.
not want to see if we could get a bit serious? Like, you shouldn't just get serious when we get official. There should still be an element of maturity in that from, you know, just respect for me at the end of the day from the get-go. So maybe that doesn't make them off limits, but if I see you out just barefaced with other girls, that's disrespectful.
Yeah, that just makes them a weirdo. Like if they're going on a date with you and then next day they're going on a date with someone else, you're just a freak. I feel like you shouldn't even need to tell someone, like that's kind of just weird. Maybe a week later, 2 weeks later, do your thing. If you're dating and you're in a dating bender, go for it.
But in regards to the off limits, I don't think I would ever tell somebody you can't talk to other people. I'm just gonna watch. You know what I'm saying? What's
So at
understood
one
doesn't need to be
point-
said.
There's a time period that you have to say.
When's your time period then to say, hello?
I don't know. It depends how it's moving. Like, if from the beginning we've said we're not wanting something serious, but if I'm wanting something serious and I know he doesn't, sometimes I'll stick it out and I'll think, oh, this is a game now.
No, we
wanna
can't
win.
change men.
Yeah, no. Sometimes you can. And I'll be like, let me just stick it out, like, and see. But I think the longest I would like wait for it to become serious, maybe like 3 months, 4 months.
Yeah.
After that, if it's not like a serious thing, then I will just go.
But you see how guys are quite territorial, right? So we, like, they usually, what do they say? Women catch feelings sooner than men and men catch it too late. Is that what they say? So you see with men, why are you giving me the side eye, Spiller? He's too scared to move the hands now. But to the men, yeah, when do you get, like, I don't want her talking to anyone else? Like, does it work differently for guys?
I feel like they're like that from early on, but like they like to have their cake and eat it. So they don't want you talking to nobody else, but they want to talk to other people though. I think that's just how it is with men.
It all kind of depends.
I'm seeing eyes. All of them are doing eyes. They're all
No, I agree
coding.
with that. I agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
I think.
And then she's talking to guys, oh, she's a hoe, because she's now talking to guys after one date with you. Like,
I think time is a social construct. I said I think time is a social construct.
it is.
Like,
Getting deep.
do you know what, right? Because
He's coming at his
I
now.
have talked to someone for 6 months before I like, yeah, you know what, fuck this, I'm not talking to anyone else. I've done that for a month as well. It just depends on how I feel. But it's quite selfish, because when I'm ready to like stop, like drop my hose, you have to drop your hose too. It's very selfish, I know, but
Drop your hose.
yeah.
Yeah, you sound like you got a bag of hoes.
Yeah, I just feel
No, you know what I mean, though. You know what I mean. You know what I mean.
agree. I just feel like it depends, innit? If you talk to someone,
It just
like,
depends when you feel it.
time.
Do you get me? It depends when I feel like, yeah, I want to like focus on you.
So I just want to say a massive thank you to our panelists. Thank you, ladies. Can we get a round of applause for our ladies?
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. And we've got a special guest that's gonna come on the stage and perform, who goes by the name of?
Madam Molly, straight out of Buzzworld. We want to invite everyone. Let's give her a round of massive applause.
Massive round of applause.
Hi guys. I'm good, how are you?
Doing music.
I'm not from London, I'm from a town called Bedford. It's kind of between Milton Keynes and Luton. How long I've been doing music? It's a difficult question to answer. I would say I've been writing solidly for like 2 or 3 years. 2 years. Like since COVID, basically quarantine, that's when I started coming out with my stuff, so.
You enjoying it?
Yeah, it's been fun so far. I feel like I still got a lot more to do though and a lot more to give, so yeah, it's early days for me.
What's the name of the song you're going to perform for us today?
I'm performing Step On It today. I did that on a cypher. You might have caught it. I did a cypher with Buzzworld, the other team members, and yeah, it kind of went viral, so I'm going to perform that for you today.
Swear that's F1.
Yo, I was trapping out the sports car. Tiptronics make my breast gnaw, jiggling my sports bra. C cops can't hide a 9 bar, and this kitty tighter than a rolled up 5 bar. So if you see the blue lights, step on it. Them boy got a bad rep because I don't play all powder nor pep on it. Yeah, you know me, you know my name, so put respect on it. Said he feeling me, he wanna lick me head to toe. His mouth just like a drive-through, I'ma need some head to go. He said, you know the vibes. I said, I am the vibes. I'll scoop you around 7 in the SR55. I'll be looking like a... Thank you, guys. I was trapping out the sports car. Tiptronics make my breasts gnaw. Thank you, guys. With vibes and I was trapping out the sports car. Tiptronics make my breasts gnaw, jiggling my sports bra. C cops can't hide a 9 bar, and this kitty tighter than a rolled up. So if you see the blue lights, baby, step on it. Them boy got a bad rep because they step on it. I don't play powder or pep on it. You know me, you know my name, so put respect on it. Said he feeling me, he wanna lick me head to toe. His mouth just like a drive-through, I'ma need some head to go. He said, you know the vibes. I said, I am the vibes. I'll scoop you around 7 in the SL55. I'll be looking like a snack when you hop up in a ride. We trapping in style, Zaddy drive me wild. If he really pretty, I might get that boy a child. If I need him, then he's speeding, so I'll keep that boy on dough. Yo, I was in a dinger, yeah, the Clio with a Leah. Tryna put her on, but she keeps fucking up my re-up. Rhea lost a pack, I said I didn't wanna. And then Rhea lost a pack, I said I didn't wanna. I'm a real bad girl, no sex for sale. Thank you, thank you.
D-Rock music. Yeah, I remember when we rolled out. Yeah, I took you out for the day. I told your friends that you're sold out. Yeah, I fill my tank to the brim. Ask me where you wanna go. Tell me where you wanna go now. Yeah, and drive to the rainbow. We can dig a pot of gold. Yeah, we dig a pot of gold out. Yeah, just tell me where you wanna go now. Told you that I'm doing road for the whole